Hey guys, Lori Frederick here. Do any of you have some shoulder stuff going on? I'm jumping on because I've got a little thing going on in my shoulder, in my left shoulder. Every time I go to put my hair up or do that sort of thing and I bring my elbow out, really doesn't feel right over here. Kind of pinches, funky. I can get it sometimes to not do it, and sometimes it does depending on how good my posture is, right? If I'm like this and trying to reach up, it's gonna pinch for sure. If I'm really rolled back, activated back, it's way better, but I still feel it. Here's how I investigate my own stuff. Rock Floss is awesome. Rock Floss is a compression tool that'll work for ungluing. It's like my own massage. It's very hard to massage myself, especially the shoulder. The tricky part is doing this on your own. So I want this to externally wrap around. So eventually, here's go. I whip it around like this. And you just need enough to make contact, and then it'll grab itself, okay? So that first wrap isn't really effective, and then the second one is definitely tighter, okay? I think I can get 3 or 4 around for the size of my arms, and then once I get here, sometimes it'll end up rolling down a little bit if you just pin it down. So my favorite trick that I use is that I will wrap it around, toss it over the back, try to grab it with that one, give some tension on it here, and then I hold it with my other hand, okay? So it's actually pulling me and helping me into this external rotation. It's also assisting with a lift. So if I go to do this movement here, it definitely feels better. I feel it a little bit, right? So it's not magic at the moment, but so here are the things that you want to do. One, it may not be my shoulder. It may be down lower than my shoulder, elbow or wrist, or it may be above, it may be my neck that are the source. But so with the floss on, I'm going to do lots of non-weight bearing movements, just kind of what feels good. Testing that area where you kind of feel it sometimes, and then doing different motions with your arm and with your neck. Now, I feel some stiffness in my neck, so it could be from my neck. All right, you can use a wall, you can use some contact points to just bring yourself into all sorts of motions. And then a weight bearing type of move, even go down, you can't do a one arm push up because you're holding this, but guess what? I could probably figure out something. But weight bearing is also important. Oh yeah, I feel a neck thing. You can check if it's elbow or wrist by doing my extra favorite wall stretch in through that too. And then this doesn't stay on long. You only want like a couple minutes. Your hand will tell you. It restricts circulation, so it is a temporary massage tool. And then it's super nice because all of a sudden all this nice new circulation comes down my arm, and then I can test it again. For me, it's still there, okay? And it's still kind of tweaky. No, you can't wrap this around your neck. Please don't do that. The other one that I like to do is a posture one. I have been on my computer a lot. I got a sweet new thing coming along, launching soon, so I've been on it way too much. But here's my floss trick. Did I cross them? Yes. Okay, so here's my floss trick for posture. Oh, hair. Hold on. I can bring them all the way around and get them to tie. Slight advantage, if you can't quite get that, then you're going to have to hold it. But this pulls me backwards. Okay, and open. And guess what? I kind of can get this neck area here. So what I'm going to do is these sorts of movements. So I can get into my neck more. All right. And that feels quite good to open up here this way. Darn those shoulders. They love to go forward and into here, right? So here's good posture. I like this pulling me back because I can actually PNF, proprio-neural facilitation, fancy word, contract, relax, to help them go back on both my shoulders, okay? So then here's my test again. Okay, so with this contact right here, now I'm thinking it's my lat. I feel way better. I don't feel that pinch when I come out. So I might need to go in here a little bit more, right? Pull down these kind of stretches from there. Yeah. Ta-da! Okay, so here's how you investigate your own stuff, is that you test, you screen, and then you rescreen. So you do something, then you're like, oh, that kind of bothers it. Wrap it with a shoulder, test it again, wrap it differently, test it again, keep screening and rescreening, and you will figure out kind of where it's coming from. Mine's down here, feels way better, okay? I don't have that near as much. So I might even get the massage gun, okay? Watch how noisy this is. Right? So it could be that it needs, this is probably not working well to talk at the same time, but it feels so good. Okay, so it could be that it might not need all this relaxing. I might need some other strength stuff, but again, that's pretty good. And I'd probably do this up into my neck as well. Thus, a little education on how I investigate my own grumpy parts. Maybe this helped you. Maybe you have your own shoulder thing. If you need a little more investigation or other things that you can try, please leave me a comment below. I love to hear from you all. I'll see you on the next one.